Content warning. This video has been filmed while life continues on around me. You may hear a chihuahua snoring, phone noises, creaky chair sounds, desk shifting, humidifier running, and so on. I do my best to keep all the crazy distractions at bay, but sometimes we just have to go with the flow. I appreciate your understanding. Hello everyone, welcome to Conversations with Sakina and your weekly pick-a-card message from the Fairies. Take a look at the 3 different piles and choose the one you feel most drawn to. Timestamps are in the description box below. Enjoy your reading. Welcome, Pile 1. Just a quick reminder that this is a general reading and may not fit for you. If this is the case, please consider choosing another pile or just passing whatever doesn't work for you on to someone else. Also, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pile 1, let's see what the fairies have to share this week. We have the 9 of Stones, or 9 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cauldrons, or 10 of Cups. And we have the Chariot. Okay, so what I'm seeing here from the fairies this week is that they're saying that they are leaving little gifts in your garden. Special magical things that look as though they belong to the earth, but it's the fairies that are putting them there. And I use this card in the fairy deck as the fairy garden. It is the place where the fairies are very happy that you have taken the time to create for them. And they very much appreciate what you have created here. And they like to add their own little bits and pieces. They don't really want it to be too blatant. In other words, for you to come in and find a giant boulder that you did not put in your fairy garden might be a little too much. So they do little secret gifts for you. And they're so excited about doing so. It's a real treat for them to be able to add little personal touches to beautify what you've already done here. And it is their way of asking you to continue moving forward, continue adding to this beautiful fairy garden. They love how it looks, and they want to acknowledge the fact that you have done such a fantastic job. You took it from not being very attractive to something phenomenal and magical for them, and they are very appreciative of that. So whenever you see something small that you know that you didn't do, whether it be a sparkly stone or something along those lines, something gorgeous, a new kind of flower, that kind of thing, just say thank you and know that they are gifting you because they're so happy with the progress that you've made with this magic for them. So that is the message for the week from the fairies, Pile 1. Until next week, take care. Welcome, Pile 2. Just a quick reminder that this is a general reading and may not fit for you. If you find this is the case, please consider choosing another pile or just passing whatever doesn't work for you on to someone else. Also, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pile 2, let's see what the fairies have to share this week. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have, if I can get it to focus, the Knight of Swords. Sorry about that. There it is. And we have the 3 of Wands. With this reading from the fairies, with the 8 of Pentacles, they're saying that they know that you have worked very, very hard on this quest to communicate with them. They see you trying over and over and over again, going out into nature and talking to them and leaving gifts and things like that. You just keep trying different ways in which to communicate with them. And this communication, this is something that you feel by communicating with them, you can learn so much. And they know this. They know what you're doing. They see how you're working. They're listening to what you have to say. And you are reaching, getting through to them with this passion you have. They hear you, and they are actually closer to you than you actually know. But with these cards, we have the pentacles, we have the swords, we have the wands. So we have earth, we have air, and we have fire, but we have no water here. And the water is the intuition. What they're asking of you is, if you really want to get to this point where you have this close relationship with the fairies, you need to start using your intuition. Right now, you're using your logic, your reason, but you're not using your intuition. So they would like you to use both, but to try to use more of your intuition to feel them. Take a look at this card, they say, and what does it emote in you? What does it make you feel? Just in looking at how happy they are and how blessed they appear. And they want you to have this feeling, because that is what will connect you to them intuitively. What will allow you to communicate is this love. They need to feel the love. Right now, they're not really feeling the love. They feel your passion, and they see you looking. They hear you, and they see how hard you're trying. But they need to feel the love. So start tapping into your intuition, is what they're saying. And allow yourself to feel them. Remember this card and how it looks and how it makes you feel. That is what they would like you to send out when you're out there working on communicating with them. So that is the message from the fairies for this week, Pile 2. Until next week, take care. Welcome, Pile 3. Just a quick reminder that this is a general reading and may not fit for you. If you find this is the case, please consider choosing another pile or just passing whatever doesn't work for you on to someone else. Also, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pile 3, let's take a look at what the fairies have for you this week. We have the 9 of Challenges, or the 9 of Swords. We have the 8 of Boons, or the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the Wise Woman, or the High Priestess in some decks. Most decks, many decks. Okay, so what I'm seeing here from the fairies is that they are saying they feel that you are afraid of what your beliefs are, your beliefs in the fairies. Perhaps you've had some old wives' tales or stories from other people that say that fairies can be evil and you should probably not try to communicate with them. Kind of like this guy up here in the corner who is a little scary, and that they can come in the form of spiders and, creepy trees and talking mushrooms and just anything in your worst nightmare. They're saying they see that you seem to be afraid, but they also see that you really would like to work with the fairies. And they see that you would like to really have a relationship with the fairies, to be able to improve the life of the fairies somehow by offering gifts and, helping with things growing and aiding little creatures and whatever you can possibly do to perfect your work with them. But you're very much afraid to do so because of the stories that you've heard. The wise woman is here to say, you need to follow your instincts, your gut instincts. You need to listen to your intuition, listen to your higher self, because that is where your truth lies. She can't tell you what to do other than to follow your intuition, follow your instinct, understand how you're feeling inside. Speak to your higher self. Ask about the fairies. Ask about the stories that you've heard. Ask about your fears. Ask about how you can allay those fears so that you can do what you really want to do. And some of this fear here, for some of you, this is a worry about the work that you do with the fairies and worrying about what other people might think about what you do with the fairies. But this is very magical, and it is a part of your path and not something that should be kept in the dark. This is a light thing. Fairies have very high frequencies. And when we say fairies, we're talking all different species of fae. They have light frequencies, and of course there are some that have dark frequencies, but your instinct, your intuition will tell you which ones you should or should not be working with. But if your intention is just to offer wonderful things in service of the fairies, there really is nothing to be afraid of. And never to worry about what others might think about what you're doing. That doesn't matter. You're meant to follow your heart. This is a water card. So that is the message from the fairies for this week, Pile 3. Until next week, take care.